Today I'm going to share with you the online tools that I use to make my social media marketing easier and more effective. Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Lahart, and I help business owners, entrepreneurs, and content creators turn their online conversations into real-world customers. If you're new to my community, please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll know when my next video goes live. Okay, so the first tool I'm going to go over is one that I consider the building block of everything. It's something that's going to allow you to not only schedule, but also to build teamwork within your organization. And the tool that I use is called Asana. It's an online tool. It's been around for a couple of years. And yes, they do have a free version, so you can try it out before you commit to anything. What I really love about Asana is the ease of use from the beginning. For me, I found it very intuitive that once I started the account and I signed in, I immediately was able to figure out how things moved within the workspace. That can be really important, especially when you're starting out and maybe you have a small team. To be able to find a tool that somebody can figure out quickly and then train the rest of the team on is important. So what Asana does is it allows you to put all the various aspects of your project into these little content blocks that you're going to be able to schedule, time, assign to people, and in a very intuitive and visual way, move around the board so that you'll know exactly what you need to do in your business on that day and how it's going to get done. I started using Asana a couple of months ago, and I really couldn't believe how much it changed the way that we interacted as a team. Because before we were doing just a lot of Google documents and even, yes, emails and texts, which by the way, are the worst way to run your business. But having something that's all in one place like Asana allows everything to be centralized. You're able to not only get those fulfilled, but then see the history of what happened to them should you need to refer back to them. And then also for future, be able to duplicate them should that whole system or process or task need to be done again, maybe in a different way. Okay, next up. I just found out about one, and I know it's been around for a while. I'm a little late to the game. And it's funny because it's called Later. Oh my God, when this was introduced to me and I started just utilizing it for Instagram, I was like blown away. So easy for you to visualize online exactly what your Instagram is going to look like. And I've used other tools in the past, and again, they just were kind of clunky. They didn't work for me. Later, so much easier for me to lay out our Instagram board and really have a clear idea of what we want to do with it. And Later's so cool that they're going to help you create the content. So within Later, they've actually done a partnership with Unsplash, which if you're not familiar with them, that is royalty-free images. And I think at this point they have video too, that you can then utilize within your own Instagram or any of your social media platforms, whether you're doing Twitter or Pinterest or Facebook. They all integrate within Later as well. So you can utilize the content that is already coming in free, royalty-free through, what was it called? Oh, sorry, Unsplash, and then start scheduling it within the Later interface. Of course, I must mention Canva. Canva is my tool number 3 on this list that I cannot live without anymore. Total game changer. You can create everything you need right in there. Again, they give you free content to use, free images, free templates, and they also show you the different sizing that's working on each of the platforms. So when you log into your Canva account, which by the way, of course, there's a free version, you will be able to see, okay, pull up a template for Instagram, see the exact sizing you need. Pull up the template for Twitter, exact sizing you need. And then it's easy for you to create the content, resize it, and repurpose it throughout the life cycle that you need. Resizing is so important in your social media marketing because remember, what's going to look good here on YouTube is not going to be appropriately sized for somewhere else because I am horizontal here on YouTube, and if I want to go post it, I don't know, in like an Instagram story, well, that's vertical. So I want to make sure my content is in the size that my audience is going to best be able to see it. Try this one out and let me know in the comments if you're already using Canva and what you think of it. All right, so here we are. Number 4 for my tool in my toolbox, which I cannot live without, And for content creation and specifically getting ideas for content creation, I was introduced to Wordtracker, where you can literally put any word or phrase in, and it gives you suggestions about other things that you could, other ways you could use it, or other ideas for it. So you could put in the word social media, and it'll give you a whole string of ideas, of topics, of phrases, and this will be able to ping ideas within your head. Because it's like a word association game. When you say one word and then the next person would like add on to it. And so it just gives you an idea of how to create content that's going to be interesting to your audience and also isn't going to get boring because you're not going to be saying the same thing over and over. And something like Wordtracker really allows you to do that because they're giving you so many different ideas to utilize for various kinds of content. Once you just put one word or phrase in, it's going to give you a whole bunch of suggestions and then also show you how many times it's been searched for, which, as data nerds out there, we love that because we love to see what people are looking for. So if it's a word that makes sense to you and you put it in there and like nobody's searching for it, guess what you're learning right now? You're learning how other people are searching for things, which means you're learning how to ask the right question. Okay, and for my final tool for today, and one I feel I would be remiss in not mentioning to you, it's an oldie but a goodie, and you might already be using it, but God, it's still one of my favorites, and that's Google Calendar. Not only is Google Calendar free, but it is not platform specific, it's not browser specific, it's not computer specific. It's available free to everyone, and it works the same no matter how you're accessing it. We love it like it's an addition to everything that we're already doing in Asana because sometimes we just need to add some quick timed meetings and tasks and alerts and things like that that we can easily drop in Google Calendar that, maybe we don't need to reference again. So we're not real interested in putting it in with like a project planning or anything like that, but we definitely need to be able to communicate with certain people or vendors and schedule time. And that's really where Google Calendar comes into it. And that's why I have it in this list for you. Okay, so they are my online tools that I'm using every day in my business, my social media toolbox, if you will. And I hope you found them helpful. If you did, awesome. Share them with a friend. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions on how you already utilize these tools in maybe a way that's even helped your productivity even more and you want to share with our community, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. We would love to hear from you, and we're always looking to grow. So if you've discovered something, let me know about it, and maybe I'll put it in the next video. So with that said, if you're not already a subscriber of my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you. And of course, hit that little notification bell wherever it is on this screen so you'll know when the next video goes live. We are putting out a new video every single week to help you with your social media marketing, grow your business, grow your team, and build the business of your dreams. And with that said, I am finished with this video. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.